I can't do that.
And at least my wife. You met her. If she kill me. On my mama's grave, you have nothing to gain by telling her.
Go on.
She was off that night. And after I bought the other Rene a couple of drinks, we sort of went and did it on top of a few cases of Captain More's rum. You know, a little, sis boom ba.
Oh, my God. All of this because of that?
Yeah, in the back there by the salted peanuts. And then afterwards, when I told her no more, because I had to go back to work, she tossed a drink at me.
You're a pig.
Yeah, well, most of the guys that come in here are. But I have your word.
Mr. Moreno, what can you tell me about this imposter that might actually be helpful to me?
Oh, plenty. But can I, buy you a drink first?
I wouldn't if I were you.
Wouldn't what? Call my brother a coward if I were you. Then why don't you tell him to enlist so he can go help Johnny? Because I'm afraid something's gonna happen to him and me. Why are you talking to me like this? Because Johnny's over there all by himself fighting. And it ain't fair. Well, maybe you should have done more to stop him in the first place. What? It isn't Elston's fault he's there. It's yours. You're stupid. No, I'm not. Because I'm going to do everything I can to stop Elston from going. So he doesn't end up like the soldiers on TV.
John? What are you doing back so soon?
I came to warn you.
Warn me about what?
Right out there. Nam. It's the way the Bible describes hell. Fire, death, evil, it's everywhere.
Why did you come to see me?
Give you a present.
What is it?
It's a body bag with your name on it, Elston.
I don't want it.
Well, then you do whatever you gotta do to stay out of the war. Or you're gonna come home in one of these. Renee, tell Mary Elizabeth that it wasn't her fault.
The dead and buried have better credit than I do.
There is some good news, but there's a catch. You were right about only being responsible for $50 per credit card.
What's the catch?
It may take over a year to clear up your credit.
Great.
Hello? Yes, it is. No, my Renee Jackson would never buy a used car. Would you hold, please? It's her.
Her who?
Her, you. Listen. Could you repeat that, please?
Of course. I'm calling to confirm that Renee Jackson is still employed there.
Yes, she is. May I ask why?
Well, she's applying for a car loan here in Stevenson, and...
May I speak to her? I have a message regarding a court appearance in the morning.
Okay, hold on.
Hello?
This is Renee Jackson.
Of course it is, dear.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because I can. And of course, 8 o'clock will be fine.
You have to stop.
Well, that wouldn't be any fun. And please tell everyone that I am so sorry I missed the breakfast meeting.
Do I know you?
Of course not. But tell Mary Elizabeth I said hello. If there's anything else?
Oh, no, don't. Lakeisha, how did she know M.E.'s name?
Mom, if it's a girl, what about Antoinette? Oh, yeah. Her dad's right. This book does get boring.
Here, just give me 10 minutes to get ready, okay?
Okay. Ready for what?
I'm eating at Ajoni's tonight, if that's all right.
Sure, why wouldn't it be? So where y'all been?
Out shopping.
Yeah, for what?
The nursery.
That would be the nursery that had been your sewing room?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, this is a nice crib, M.E. We just bought the same one. Assembled.
Could we step outside? Don't you think you're going a little overboard, Gail?
How so?
Well, I don't know, maybe by controlling my daughter, by moving her into your house and building her a nursery, and I don't know what's next, Gail.
I guess that depends on what you deny her next.
I've never denied my daughter anything. I've also raised her not to rely on others to take care of her responsibilities.
Oh, please tell me this is not about a mother's jealousy over another woman. At least when I thought this was about religion, I could respect our differences.
Could you?
Yes.
Well, let's talk about that.
Well, as I mentioned, my faith is just as important to me as yours is to you.
I'm sure it is, and I have to say I don't know all that much about your faith, but I'm guessing it's a little more flexible than mine. We're Catholic. You know our reputation.
I'm listening.
If Kelly doesn't get married by a priest, it's not about family pride or one faith being better than the other. It's about her not being allowed to go to communion or confession or, God forbid, receive last rites.
So we should just let the bully on the block have his way?
I don't think that bully is the appropriate term here. In the eyes of Kelly's faith, her child would be raised by parents living in sin for the rest of their lives.
You keep accusing me of trying to control Kelly by giving her choices. Well, let's just be honest, okay, M.E.? Who's controlling who when your faith takes all the choices away?
Well, it's not me. If I had it my way, they wouldn't be getting married at all. Because I know how hard it's going to be. But if they're determined to do this, all I'm asking is that it happen in my church. And that I not be the one sold down the river by you or anybody else as the bad mother in all this.
Mom, where's Mrs. Williams?
I asked her to leave.
Mom!
I did it politely. Listen. We've changed our minds.
About what?
About you and Ajoni living here after you get married. Daddy will build a nursery, and we'll all go through this together.
Mom, I can't do that to the Williams now. Why didn't you say this before? They're planning a wedding reception.
And so have I. In my heart since the day you were born. And planned the wedding, too. And imagined how it would be when you walked down the aisle with the Sims and O'Briens on one side and the Grimm's family on the other. That's how it is when you're a parent. Isn't that right, Colliar? From the first time your baby takes a breath, all you do is imagine every moment of their life, large and small, and you just